so long. Got no time to hang around. Now so long.
By Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of GMS, Great Millstone. Today is 9/11. You know, one of the days is so-called occultic numbers. You know, that the Illuminati, the elite, they like to do things on these type of, do certain events on these type of days, the numbers, I'm gonna get right into it. The name of this drive is called The Drums of War. Alright? Because if you're looking at the news and looking at the signs of the times, you'll know that a war is brewing, between Israel and America and Iran, all right? Because you got the elites pushing for war with Iran, That's the next step. So with further ado, I'm gonna put the videos up on post-production on basically edifying the elect, because I'm a servant to the elect. All the brothers that's in GMS, your service to the elect, and this thing is about charity, So with further ado, I'm gonna open up with the scripture in Exodus chapter 15 and verse 3. And this is what Moses said about the Most High. Alright? And it reads, "The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name." Alright, so what did Moses say right there? He said Yahweh is a man of war. So with all the wars going on in the earth, the Lord is over these wars. Alright? He's over the people dying, and the type of war, war that's going on wherever it might be. The Lord is the one that set up World War II and World War III. World War III that's coming. He set up I meant to say World War II. All right. He set up damn doubles. All right. He's the one that set up these wars. All right, and the Lord is gonna set up World War III because it's prophesied in the Bible. All right. So I'm gonna get this. So Revelation. Get this real quick. Revelation chapter. Revelation chapter 8 and Revelation chapter, it's likely not chapter 8. Like it, bear with me for a minute. It's chapter 9. Alright, and it reads, this, Revelation chapter 8 and verse 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter. Alright. So when you read Revelation chapter 9, verse 1 through 12, it's speaking about World War I. That's why John the Revelator said that one woe is past, and behold, there come 2 more after. Alright, because World War II already happened. Alright? And a woe in the scripture means destruction. So the reason why this is, documented in the Bible, because it was a major event that happened, a sign, So with this coming World War III that's coming between the Western powers.
Reports are circulating that the US is amassing a greater military presence in the Middle East. The alleged build-up is also rumoured to involve the Israeli use of Saudi Arabian airspace. It's thought by some to be in preparation for an attack on Iran. Paula Sleer can now bring us the latest live from Tel Aviv. So, Paula, tell us who and what are behind these reports.
Well, the reports are that Israeli helicopters dropped off large amounts of military equipment at a Saudi military base in northern Saudi Arabia. They follow on from a report some 2 weeks ago that appeared in the London Times magazine. And according to that report, Riyadh had given permission for Israeli warplanes to use a narrow strip of its airspace in the northern part of the country. The report also states that Riyadh is adjusting its missile defense systems so that Israeli jets flying overhead will not be shot down. Both Jerusalem and Riyadh have denied the reports. Officially, the countries are enemy states, with Riyadh not even recognizing the state of Israel. But having said that, though, there are some who are suggesting there could be some truth in these reports because both countries fear a nuclear Iran and both countries despise the regime in Tehran. There are some also who are suggesting that the reports were leaked by Riyadh as a warning to Tehran that there were more options on the table aside from economic sanctions, while just as many people on the opposite end of the spectrum suggesting that the report could have been leaked by Iran as a warning to Saudi Arabia that it was watching it closely and was not happy with what it was seeing.
Paula, whether or not there is any intention to attack Iran, how do you think Tehran is likely to react to these reports that you're talking about?
Well, there certainly is a buzz of increased military activity around Iran. Right now, the United States has its forces in 10 countries surrounding Tehran. So if the United States did want to attack Iran, it would be in the position to do so. There are American forces in Pakistan, in Afghanistan. We're now hearing from Iranian state television that American forces have amassed on the Azerbaijan-Iranian border. Now, Azerbaijan has confirmed this, but it says that the American forces are there as a peace peacekeeping mission to deal with armed rebels. At the same time, Washington has also confirmed that a week ago, a fleet of 11 of its warships did sail through the Suez Canal, but it says that this is routine. Tehran, in response, has threatened that in the future it could close the waterway. What people here are worried about is a closer alliance between Turkey and Iran that could shift the balance of power in the region, particularly in light of a possible nuclear Iran, with many Arab capitals expressing concern whether or not the latest round of sanctions against Iran will in fact amount to anything. So there is a lot of concern in the region about these developments, and that is why people here are posturing and putting forward and the possibility of Israel's preparedness for some kind of strike against
This is a
Iran.
sign of that the Lord is coming back. All right? In fact, I'm gonna get that. That's this is 2nd Ezra chapter 9. Revelation chapter 9 and verse 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So we're supposed to measure the time. We're supposed to measure these events. You're supposed to watch the news, because you're supposed to be hastening for the Lord to come back. Okay? You're not supposed to be stuck up into the affairs of this world, you know? You don't supposed to be found naked in that day. Because when you put on this truth, when you put on this beautiful garment, like the scripture says, which was the beautiful garment and the clothing is the scriptures. So you want to be found in that day with this knowledge, with this truth, because it's a mark right along with the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All right. So all you niggas, you false teachers, and you false prophets, you're gonna be found naked in that day, because the Lord ain't dealing with you. All right. And all you jackasses that teach contrary to the truth, all right, which GMS teaches the truth, you're gonna be destroyed in that day. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't a man of the Lord, all right?